News. If you're sick of feeling like 113 today, which many of us might be after stepping outside, how about this blue on the map? That is cooler than normal weather, Marie, likely to come in late next week into the following weekend, which is Lollapalooza weekend in Chicago. This could be several days of highs in the upper 70s, lower 80s, much cooler than even normal, and needless to say, much cooler than we are today. In the meantime, though, we've got two different heat waves to fight our way through. Number one continues today and tomorrow. Number two coming starting on Sunday. 93 at Midway, feeling like 104. Look at the heat index in Aurora and Kankakee, over 105 degrees. It is hot out there, nothing crazy though. What's really crazy about today is the dew point and the humidity. The dew point is 80 plus in our southern tier of counties. That is incredibly humid and steamy sauna air. And yes, it is blowing into Chicago this evening on a south-southwest wind. That's why Chicago's feels like temperatures, or heat index, is expected to remain above 100 degrees until about 7 p.m. Even by bedtime tonight, it still feels like it's in the 90s. This is why the heat waves are dangerous. Not only heat during the day, but heat that people can't escape at night if they don't have sufficient AC. So remember to take care of yourself, take care of your family and neighbors as well. The one hope for any cooling changes today, it is rainfall, and only about 10% of us will get it. Down in Will, Kankakee counties, we've had a couple little pulse showers up near St. John and Gary as well. These are likely south of the Chicago area, and even there, they are going to be very few and far between this evening. Tomorrow, though, that changes. Storms likely late in the day, leading to a 2 out of 4 risk of flooding rainfall and another risk of flood-inducing torrential rain on Friday from the incredible amount of moisture that you can feel in the air today. Starting tomorrow, it's another hot, humid day, dry weather and breezy southwest winds. But as early as lunchtime, we're watching a disturbance come in from the northwest. This could fire off a little line of strong to severe storms with wind damage, torrential rain, and even localized flooding moving into Chicago as early as 2:30 or 3. Could be more like 4 or 5, though, depending on which computer model we're looking at. Later in the evening, if you don't get that first round of rain, another big complex coming in from the west. This is going to soak our dinner plans, affect our evening rush hour, and some on and off rain slowly winds down tomorrow night. But this is only the first round of several. More storms expected at times on Friday and on Saturday, potentially affecting the crosstown series, the Sox versus the Cubs. And by Saturday afternoon, we could have 1 to 3 inches of rain in the backyard and some localized totals up to 4 or 5 inches. So be mindful of the flood risk as well. Tonight, mostly clear skies, a record warm overnight low due to the high humidity, 79 beating the previous record of 78. Tomorrow, we're up to 96, a heat advisory with strong storms likely late in the day. No weather alerts, but some periods of storms likely at times on Friday and Saturday. New weather alerts for extreme heat building back in on Sunday and Monday. There's the beginning of the cool off, which you can see next Wednesday. Temperatures start to drop with a push of cooler air. That's the same one that takes us into the cooler stretch late next week.
Ooh, that cooler stretch is going to feel so great.
It'll be very different than what we've seen.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it.